Welcome back to A Day's Discoveries. Today I have something to read that I wrote a number of years back, and it talks about the dates of our lives. And I don't know how you are, if you pay attention to the dates, but anytime dates start to roll around, whether they be good things or hard things, they just stick in my mind. And sometimes I'll feel a little off, and I'll never quite know why until I really stop and think about the date. So today is 15 years to the day that we said goodbye to our little Matthew. He was 2 days old. And no matter how many years it's been, it's still my least favorite day of the year and always comes with some emotion and some sadness and just a little bit of feeling off. So I want to read what I wrote a number of years back because maybe it can provide some encouragement for you today too if you're experiencing a date that's difficult or one is coming up, because I feel you, those dates kind of get stuck in our mind. Our lives are run and marked by dates. We celebrate birthdays and anniversaries and first days of things and the ends of things. In the last 7 weeks, our family has celebrated 4 birthdays, Mother's Day, Father's Day, and our anniversary. That's a lot of celebrating. My heart has loved each special occasion and the preparations that go into each event. The problem is that there are dates that are not always fun to remember, and we have those coming up too. I always feel a little off around this time of year. I think Dan and I have learned to be a little more loving, gentle, gracious, and compassionate with each other. It's as if our hearts just know. The scars that are there hurt a little more this time of year. The first date coming up is Nathan's birthday. Here we get to love on and enjoy this adorable child and have a day all about him. That's the fun part. But somewhere in the recesses of my heart, I remember that I had 2 other sons born on that day too. One whom I never got to meet this side of heaven, and one little person who was just as much alive as Nathan. This little person we got to see in the isolette with an adorable hat on. We got to pray for him and see his teeny footprints posted on our wall near his bed. We got to hear the nurses call his name. Eventually, we even held him in our arms. And while I wouldn't change anything and know that we wouldn't have Caleb and Zachary if things were different, still, my heart remembers. Then comes the day when Matthew left our arms and went to be with Jesus. A day that is so sad to think of from this worldly perspective, but so joyful for him. No more pain or sickness, just peace and joy and love. My heart looks forward to the day when our family of 5 boys will be fully together. All that to say that our lives are full of the joy and the sorrow, the beginnings and the endings, the times to laugh and the times to grieve. Whatever you're remembering today, whatever you're feeling, whatever you are grieving, whether you are grieving or laughing, filled with joy or with sorrow, excited to begin or sad to see something end, know that you're not alone. We are on this journey together, and maybe there is someone who needs to hear your story. Maybe there is someone who needs to share theirs. May we remember together, listen intently, offer advice sparingly, and love extravagantly. So I don't know what today has for you in store. I don't know whether you're joyous or grieving, but just know that we are all in this together. Share your story, share the things that are hard so we can be there to encourage one another, and always look for the hope in the situations. All right, have a great day.